Okay. As you guys can probably imagine, this is the easiest room of all. That may or may not be a complete lie. Okay, so Verzik P1. Verzik P1 is kind of a decently easy start. We're simply going to start off the normal boring 416 method, right? To spec drop, to second and orb, and so forth. The only difference is that we're going to be switching pillar every time. So the 2 hits from here, go attack Verzik, and then go here, 2 attacks from here, attack Verzik, and so forth. And if you do that, then you can ignore all the mechanics because they don't matter. And that's P1. Yay! Just make sure that the Dawnbringer is not lost. Make sure you know where you are in the orb order, and make sure you pick up the Dawnbringer when it is your turn to pick up the Dawnbringer. In case you ever forget, do not go back. Just wait 2 cycles until we get there. Because else both sides will be ragged, and then it will not be fun. Like, at all. After P1 ends, P2 starts. We're gonna go to the quadrant we were at. And you'll notice about P2 walk that the Verzik cabbages will leave poison spots behind.
What's the order you'd walk again? The Z pattern?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. You can walk clockwise, counterclockwise, do a Z, do an N, do a whatever. It doesn't matter as long as you remember.
Just the 4 tiles, that's it?
Yeah, as long as you remember. So you'll be using these 4.
Okay.
I like clockwise or counterclockwise, but it really doesn't matter. As long as you remember, it's fine. If the cabbages are not slow, you can simply cycle through the 4, and you may click on the poison, but by the time you get there, it will have disappeared. However, if in case somebody's far away sometimes, then you'll notice that the cabbages are slower, which means you have to fix the rhythm by using a 5th tile. For the 5th tile, use either the center tile or the diagonal tile. So in your case, and then you'll be chilling. That's 5 on Boak. Give the Boak tiles. And that basically fixes it. Then we'll have crabs. Okay, you can pop the normal method. Just know they will deal a lot more damage than you're used to, so be prepared for that. But basically they're normal crabs. The thing in hard mode is that the crabs cycle color. They will also do the same thing on P3. Now in P2 this trick works, but I will explain the trick since we'll definitely be using it on P3. The crabs will cycle melee, range, mage. Melee, range, mage. They may start anywhere in the cycle, but that's the order. If you're not brewed down, you're guaranteed to one-shot with a Sang. Even from full Torva, if it's blue. So, if crabs appear, definitely on P3. It works on P2 as well, you can do whatever. But definitely on P3, if you're not tanking, there will be a Sang in your hand, and you will be hitting a blue crab. And it will instantly die. Same thing if a crab is late range. You see one has been range for a while, it means it's about to switch to blue. You can already do the hit and one-shot it, and simply continue to what you were doing. The rest of P2 is kind of simple. Reds, kill reds. Just know at the end of their life cycle, the reds explode. So if you're standing next to it, you take some damage. Not a lot, but some. So if you're not confident, just kill them, take your life easy. P3, first special we just went over, crabs. If you are not tanking, there is a Sang in your hand and you are sniping those crabs. No discussion. That's what you'll be doing. After crabs are dead, continue attacking the boss. Just know the tank can switch at any moment, so be ready to tank. Do not be surprised by it, she just does that. Second special will be webs. Now, the thing with crabs, why they are so important. In normal mode, they disappear after 25 seconds by themselves. Here, they never disappear unless they get popped. So if they do not get sniped, the crabs, and we start running webs, the crab will path underneath your entire team and wipe everyone. Crabs die. If you're not tanking, there's a Sang in your hand and you are sniping those crabs. No discussion. Webs, you make it to webs, and you run webs as normal. It's just hard mode. We need that damage. Making it to webs is not negotiable. On yellows, please everybody remember where you were. There are 5 possible spawns for yellows. It is the northeast quadrant, the southeast quadrant, the southwest quadrant, and the northwest quadrant. Guess who's taking which spot?
I'll be over here.
Hell yeah. Now, there will be only 4 spawns. The 5th one is the center one. When yellows happen, you go to your quadrant. If yellows are there, they are yours. Even if somebody's close to them, fuck them. In your quadrant, your yellows are yours. If there are no yellows in your quadrant, it means that they're in the center. And that means that you are center. There will be 3 yellows falling instead of 1. They will hit, and there will of course be 3 yellow balls. They will hit 2 ticks apart. So just know that information. So if, let's say I have a yellow here. In this pattern, don't start with the middle one. Start either here or here, and you make it in time. If you start with the middle one, you're fucked.
All right.
We will be delaying the tornado proc for yellows, especially since it's you guys' first time. Just know on tornadoes, you can imagine with a tornado chasing you, it gets kind of hectic. For special green ball. Now that is a fun one. Okay, so if a green ball hits you and it's not passed, it hits for a 121. GG, goodbye, no re. If you pass it once, it hits like an 89. If you pass it twice, it's 74. Pass it more, it gets reduced more. If you are tanking, no one will pass the ball to you. If you're tanking and the ball is on you, right-click follow somebody. Pass it to them, their problem now. If you have high HP and you see that the ball has been passed at least 2 times, be a champ. Run away from the team, tank it, get back. If the ball is not on you and you're not tanking, you look who the ball is on, right-click, follow, go follow them, take the ball. And then later you can pass it to somebody else if you don't have the HP. If you have the HP, just tank it. Tornadoes will be out by that time, so that coordination does require some practice, but the right-click follow options should help, because the guy you're following should be dodging tornadoes as well. And then we do basically everything again with tornadoes chasing us. So while tornadoes are chasing us, if everything goes well, we kill her on second webs. If everything does not go well, God knows where. Just know, because second webs is so extremely important, crabs during tornadoes, they die. They fucking die. Else we don't have the second webs to kill the boss. Boss stays alive, then we have yellows, green ball, no fun. You make it to second webs, just as the first webs. You make it there early. You stand on this fucking tile, and you wait for the tornado to come close to you, and then you let it hit you, and then you wait for webs to start, and then you run webs. Tank the tornado for webs every single time. Don't try to be fancy with movement, just make it to webs. Tanking a tornado to run webs, that's an amazing fucking deal. No question. Any questions?
Nope.
Not even the depressing ones, like, are we going to die?
No, I'm pretty positive about that. Well, I wouldn't say positive, but
Blood Fury can always go ham.
let's see.
Okay, let's go have some fun. Yay!